Hello? Alright, hopefully you don't miss too much. I just found the last gas can. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Maybe once other people start appearing, we can play the story. I'll just continue with this for now.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is, Judgment House. Huh. Maybe this abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
Police car.
I hate it when I'm right.
So it is Baxter. Well, I'm stuck now. Expecting demons really soon. Nice reveal. Didn't do anything. Oh, another story. This one looks creepy. Wait, what if it's not Baxter? God. Or what if Baxter is also investigating this area? I still don't believe he's the bad guy. It's just too... It's too perfect. Apparently Baxter's working with Cassandra. So, like, I don't know, I just don't feel like he's the bad guy. When you make someone, like, a complete asshole, he either dies really early to prove a point, or he's the good guy. Usually. This place freaks the hell out of me. There's no demons yet. I'm expecting a scream. Oh, that's not cool. It's more anti-witch stuff. That's probably the objective. I don't want to go in there yet. So that's where the light is. How big is this place? 7 more? It seems like a lot. Alright, I guess it's time. Oh, it's not the objective, though. It's just a light. It's always Judgment Hour.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. What is this? Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight. She'll meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Oh no, that's about Joy.
This looks like the Bell Killer's war room.
Should check this all out.
Scour this room for information about the Bell Killer. (1903) It's a long time ago. The devil made me do it. Is it fled? The witch who flew from her own mother. Herself a witch, herself in flight. Shall meet her... This end? Is that end? Shall meet her like so many others. Leave both realms this very night. Victims and murder methods. Wait a second, what the hell? So those are rocks. That's burn at the stake. And then the middle one is hanging. And this one is drowning, I'm guessing. Yeah. Wow. It's creepy. Personal items taken from victims. This game when it does that. Six out of 7. I need one more clue. What am I missing? Or am I not missing?
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Copycat killers. Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century.
What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
Hello. You missed the killer's war room, and that's about it. Just finding out that the killer's been around for over 100 years. It's moving through the wall? That's interesting. I see birds. Damn it, they're still freaky as hell. Ah, noises. Bird doesn't help either. I wonder if it walks through the door. I don't think it does. I don't want to risk it though. It leaves like a orange residue when it walks through the door. Alright, see you in a bit. Damn it, these stupid crows are so annoying. No more demons, please. No more screaming. Four more to go. Okay, I finished the gas can story, but I'll play it a bit later. I guess with this one. Once I finish finding all of them. So many fire hazards. Not very smart, are they? loud. It's 4 demons. That's the most there's ever been, I think. So that means I'm close to the ending. Has to be that. So there's 2 birds. How do I get by this? What the hell? They seem to be covering each other. They're like moving in a box. So I probably have to distract with the raven and then take out the one in the middle or dash past it. It's not working? Oh, it should work now, okay. Alright, so they seem to be in different rooms, that's fine. I can probably take this one out really soon. I thought they were all in the same room, that'd be so scary. Trials were held in this room. (1693) All wishes were released. No more persecution, yet it is this girl I fear most. That's freaky. I can kill this one like this. Never mind, I lied. Okay, I lied. Never mind. Never mind. I have to use the Raven. Damn it, I'm back here again. Ugh! It is annoying. Where's that one going? We can figure this out. Okay, it turns around back and forth. And this one goes around back and forth as well. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Is it? Maybe I just read it wrong. Let's see. I'm not sure where to escape if I do get stuck. My room only has 3 of those soul things. Probably distract the other one and then take out this one. That's probably it. Actually, this looks clear, but it's probably not. How did he find me? What? How? What? Maybe he noticed his friend dying. Maybe that's fine. Seems like bullshit to me. It's pretty bullshit. Alright, that freaked me out. Holy shit. Oh, so random. Seems like that's the exit. Gotta find the other 2. Where is the exit? Hold on, let's see. Stairs. So that's not the exit yet. Alright, let's take a look. Not the... Okay, that looks like a dungeon or something.
Oh my
it's
God, Baxter? I
have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan? What the hell is going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here. What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum. So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere. But when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means. Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone. Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra's been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom? Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
So, Baxter is a good guy. I knew it! It was too obvious for him to be evil. When you act like an asshole like that, you're either gonna die really early, well, I guess he died anyway, or he's actually good. Alright, let's take a look around. Just step on his body. No, if you're an asshole, you either get killed really early to prove a point that assholes don't deserve to live, or you're the good guy, and you may or may not survive, I guess. It's just how it always works. That's why it looks like a dungeon. The cellar was used as a temporary jail for people awaiting trial. Yeah, he didn't move on, because I guess he wanted to finish the case. Oh, see residue.
What the hell happened down here?
He's pointing, so he's accusing. judging? He's stern.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Punishment is due. A prison inside a prison. I guess that's where people get kept. Wow, that's pretty horrible. You're already locked down in here. You have to be locked inside a little cage as well. Extinguished light. Bell. Oh, it's the creepy girl. It is her, right? Playing. Pleading. Imprisoned.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
So she was accused of being a witch as well. I'm missing a clue. I'm missing 2 clues actually. What the? Chains. Those are clues. No? Wait, there's more here. Oh. Oh, that's the Ashes to Ashes story. Okay. That's not it. Is that it? Why would this be in here? Okay, so no rest for the wicked. It's a steel grate. There's one more. Right? Yeah, there's one more. Ah, I keep pressing escape. Is it the door? No. Is it this door? No. It's gotta be the chain. Yeah, it is. Okay. Bound. Feels more like a dungeon. Yeah, it looks like a dungeon. Alright, what happened down here? The judge pointed to Abigail. The last one is basically up in the air. Is it this one, the symbol in the cell?
You claim
is.
righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand in the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Why? The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the Bell Killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
Is Abigail the Bell Killer? Huh. That is someone that I did not expect. I thought she was a witch. Because she was at that, the display. And she got hanged there. Oh, hi, hello. This game is 10 out of 10, but it's short. I've been playing it for a while now. I think, like, how long? 8 hours? It's pretty long.
Dispatch. Has Rex checked in? He's transporting a suspect to the station. We can't get him on the radio. He isn't picking up his phone either.
Nope, he hasn't checked in. We'll notify you when he shows.
Copy that.
Oh shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
So she's haunting people. She's haunting people to kill people. That's why the Bell Killer was so strong. What's the last one? What is this? Killer's Destination? That's not it. What? How's that not it? Need clues that's important to Abigail. Is it this?
Yeah. Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed.
Oh, that.
The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
That's what the bell killer symbol means. She wants to, like, ring the bell and kill every witch. But I thought she was a witch. I think I'm missing one of the Ashes to Ashes ones. Where is it? Okay, let me see if I can find Spellbook 10. Spellbook 10, in the second floor bathroom, go across a wall from the bathtub. Wait, was this always like this? This is the entrance. How'd I get over here? Oh, this door's open now. Oh, it was locked before. Okay, so I need to get to the second floor. And it's in the bathroom somewhere. Or across from it. Unless it's completely inaccurate again. Could be the case. Is it this one? This one? There we go. So it's pretty accurate. Alright. So I got all the stories now. I'll watch this one first then.
Salem wasn't the most exciting place for a couple of rambunctious 13-year-olds. And playing with my friends after school, they usually required a healthy dose of imagination to spice up the underwhelmingly bleak landscape. To us, Salem's history was just a bunch of creepy stories and tourist attractions. Witches didn't exist, we all knew that. That's why Robbie Barnes was the laughingstock of the entire school. He actually believed that they were real. Looking back, I wish I hadn't teased him so much. Maybe then he'd still be alive. I forget
Spoilers.
which one of my friends actually came up with a plan to prank Robbie, but it didn't take him long to get us all on board. My job was to find an example of an old spell. I mean, it took me all of 15 minutes. And the library had practically every book ever written on the subject. The next step involved the Judgment House. It sat up on the hill, abandoned. Everyone said it was haunted. What made it even creepier were the rumors that Judge Hawthorne burned the remains of accused witches in the house's various fireplaces. That's where Robbie comes in. We dared him to sneak into the Judgment House in the middle of the night and collect a handful of ashes from each of the fireplaces. Then he'd have to light some candles, sprinkle the ashes, and read the spell. We told him that if done correctly, the spell would supposedly blow out all the candles. If he agreed to do all this and the candles so much as flickered, we would promise to stop making fun of him. We could see that he was scared, but to his credit, he agreed to go through with it. What we didn't tell him was that we had set up a hidden camera to catch all the hilarity on tape. The next day, Robbie didn't come into school. We assumed he had chickened out and was too embarrassed to face the music. Then I heard that Robbie went missing. I felt the chill run down my spine as I retrieved the tape from our hidden camera. I pressed play and fast forward until I saw Robbie. He was doing just as we instructed him to. But then, a shadowy figure crossed in front of the camera. Robbie turned in horror just as the camera cut to static. When the image finally returned, Robbie was gone. And the only sign that anything had happened at all was the now smoldering fireplace over in the corner.
That was alright. A little bit creepy. Alright, this one I finished, so let's take a look at this.
I've all seen them by the side of the road.
Ah, zombie!
Unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
That was pretty creepy. I like that one. I think this one was still the most creepy. The heirloom and the watery grave one. Those were still the worst. This one was just disgusting. I can't get over this one. Alright, where's the staircase? Oh, that's the wrong way. The green ghost myth? What's that?